Yeah, sooner or later.
This is Sonic Fox versus Daddy Buck.
Daddy Buck. I think we're gonna let some intros rock here. So let's shut up.
Restoring the regime.
You'll have me as an enemy.
Our enemies make us stronger.
Begin.
I love Wonder Woman, man.
Oh yes. I don't like her character design. I loved it more in Injustice 1. I feel like she was a really underrated character in Injustice 1. But this is Injustice 2, so let's talk about the lameness. The fact that she can kind of just sit back and make you play her game.
Oh, absolutely. Every time, you got to respect. Every time you move forward, you got to respect the shield, so.
Yeah, definitely. All right, and Sonic Fox going with Black Manta. Now, Sonic Fox has been on a campaign about this character. He thought the character was bad at first, but now he's convinced that this character is a top 5 character.
Yeah, just with the neutral alone and then his movement options, like he just really slipped from.
Oh yeah.
And then he does a lot of chip damage, so.
And although Sonic Fox is behind, oh never mind, pretty much tying it up, but look at how much more meter Sonic Fox has than his opponent.
Look at that chip damage, double chipping him out. Sonic Fox going with the punish on the shield.
I brought a hook to hang you from.
Yeah, that's really the thing with Wonder Woman is you have to realize that she puts herself in open positions, and you got to utilize your farther ranging tools there, like Sonic Fox did there with a wake up move.
Oh, absolutely. Oh, parries from down one doesn't get nothing off of it.
Maybe a little bit nervous here, but Daddy Buck getting something going, getting the air-to-air and looking for the over, and then Sonic Fox just gives him a wake-up attack.
Stay here, hold this, man. By waking up to 50-50, you're going to have to guess.
Yeah, so Daddy Buck trying to get some breathing room between him and Sonic Fox just not giving it to him.
All these projectiles. He's trying to do something, hitting him with a couple pokes, trying to get in, but Sonic just keeps keeping that range.
And Sonic Fox completely content with not closing out this game, totally fine with just taking the backseat, building up a little bit of meter, using it, and you know, Daddy Buck's got to choose his time wisely. One more hit will do it.
If Sonic's not going to do nothing. He's definitely just going to sit there and say, come here, boy. Come here, boy.
Just waited there. However, Daddy Buck did have the option to go for a clasher at the end, but I guess he was just too mind broken there.
Oh, absolutely.
You know, after it's like, okay, I went for the move, and he read it completely. Let me just submit.
Oh, yeah. Completely perfect. He knew it was coming.
Oh yeah, he was just waiting.
He knew it was coming.
That was like Foxy Grandpa. That was all Foxy Grandpa's dead shot, is he knew exactly when you got to the point of frustration that you just wanted to spend that bar, roll in, and Foxy's like, well, knew you were doing it. Yep. Go back to full screen.
Punish, full screen, here you go. Shoot, and at times, don't do that into a background bouncer, you're eating 40.
Oh yeah. So Daddy Buck playing around in the character select screen, and he lands on Red Hood. Now Red Hood, a little bit more of an aggressive playstyle compared to Wonder Woman.
Oh yeah.
In your face, has great footsie tool with his forward 2.
And he has a little mix up in there too.
Oh yeah.
As well. Ooh, parry. Tried to go for the meat, he got blown up by the parry.
All right, Daddy Buck off to a pretty good start here, keeping it toe-to-toe with Sonic Fox. And the whiff punish there. Don't press buttons when you're not in range.
Counter poke battle here in Sonic's favor.
Woo. I mean, if you know this, Sonic Fox knows his character. He knows Red Hood. One, that lunge is not invincible when you do it on Wake Up. And 2, it's definitely not invincible at all if you're just doing it while Sonic Fox leaves you in a standing position.
Oh yeah, and he was in advantage too.
Oh yeah, super advantage.
Flowing in, not carrying it whatsoever, just flowing in.
Yeah, no, just kind of gliding his way in, not really worried about what his opponent's gonna press, what he's gonna do.
Low in the super. That is a half-life super, no matter what. You can put as many shields as you want on there. You're going to eat 50% of your life, or at least 45.
And a little bit more when Sonic Fox does hit his inputs as well.
Oh, absolutely. And he practices those. Remember, he got them all on me one time. I was like, man. Shoot.
That's not an easy one to do. And for those of you who don't know, in this game, during the super animations, if you press your heavy attack, you know, with the hits, whether you're doing the super or having the super done on you, you can prevent or increase a little bit of damage, so you don't just drop the controller right away.
Absolutely. And it's just significant enough to actually do it as well.
You know, hey, you know, sometimes when you leave someone at a pixel, you're like, wow, I should have
Oh, I should have mashed.
mashed my button.
Ooh, that optimal no meter.
All right, and I like this decision there by Daddy Buck. This is definitely his character. He shouldn't have strayed away. He wasn't that far behind in that first game. He really was going toe-to-toe with Sonic Fox in a lot of situations.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he just wasn't comfortable. He went back to his bread and butter. Tried to bait a wake up twice.
He did. He felt like Sonic Fox was going to do something. He just did not want to give it to him. You know, back-to-back meter burn back threes. Not really a great option in that situation when you're playing against someone really patient.
Oh yeah, and that got game leads on him too. Sonic just wants to keep him in the corner, and Daddy Bug just trying to force him out.
Yeah, he's trying to force his way out, just charging back, and Sonic Fox giving him a little bit of room, a little bit of real estate. He finds his way in, but unfortunately was still recovering from the shield dash.
Sonic just throwing out some torpedoes. Say, jumping, I'll catch you.
Maybe he just wants to show us all another super again.
Oh, the
Ooh,
tea
we're
bag.
getting the teabag.
Make sure his down button works. It works.
It works, yeah. That's the first button he checks.
That's turbo tea bag. All right, Daddy Buck needs to get in this. Sonic Fox still sitting on this gray light bar. Completely comfortable.
Yeah, he's looking for something here. I mean, is he just going to build the super? No, that was the slow motion teabag. Just kind of toying around with him. Unfortunately, Daddy Buck, this is his last game here. If he doesn't win it, Sonic Fox will advance 3-0. So Daddy Buck's got to make something happen here. He activates the trait, gets her buff, and she starts looking for a way in.
Surrender
And
while
see,
you
in this
can.
matchup, I actually believe that Wonder Woman controls the pace, but he's just so scared of Sonic's options and trading with that grappler.
And right there, Sonic Fox utilizing the rest of his meter to make sure that it puts him on life support, down to a
Absolutely.
pixel. Because he can just teleport in there, he's got nowhere to go.
Uh-huh. Nowhere to go. It'll beat all your jump options, dash, don't do nothing but block, and you'll definitely get opened up.
And that's just how it is. You know, the clash mechanic lets you, you know, I love that you have to kind of make a decision based on what meter you have,
Yes.
you know, and you can really kind of toy with someone. If you stick to like meterless options, put them in some kind of loop, and just always have a meter advantage over them, they might be like, okay, I don't want to clash because I'll just
Take more
lose.
damage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
It's inevitable. I mean, you always got to watch your meter management. That's key. And it just sucks when the opponent, you got your opponent has the health lead and they got more meter than you. You're like, oh my goodness.
it's just like nothing's going right for you.
Yes,
Just
nothing at all.
And, you know, I feel like this game has a way, way bigger influence on meter than a lot of other fighting games.
Oh, yes.
And meter management is super important, and it's a super great aspect to have. Like a lot of people, you know, they say when you nerf the meter build on a lot of moves, they're like, oh, what's the big deal? It's just meter. Meter means a lot in this game.
Oh, yes. Way more than most people know. Way more.
And, you know, you build meter by, you know, forcing your opponent to block things. You build meter by taking damage, which is kind of like the NRS game equivalent of like a comeback mechanic.
Right.
You know, the more you're getting beat down over and over again, okay, the game starts throwing you options. Here's 1 meter, here's 2 meters, here's 3 meters. To kind of like look for your comeback. It's not as crazy as like a Marvel X Factor.
Right. Of course.
But
Oh
it's
my God, I
something, you
hated
know.
that.
Oh man, X Factor, you're down 2 characters, doesn't matter.
Nope.
Just wipe through all of them. Anyway, no, this is Injustice 2.
But even about the comeback factor, that's great that you mentioned that as well. It's like when you're on offense, you're gaining meter, and then also when you're on. I got to smile for the camera, baby. Got to smile. For
You
the
got
camera.
it, you got it. Yeah, but definitely that's how it is. What you were saying when
No,
you're on
but-
offense.
Yeah, when you're on offense, you're gaining meter just as well, and then when you're on defense, you're gaining meter. So if you're on offense, you got the health lead. Just waste all your meter. You're gonna get some back when he starts beating your brains in. So
Yeah, no, you could definitely look at it that way. Absolutely, 100%. If you want to conserve more meter, you can do things like clashing as soon as possible. I feel the first time I really noticed a player doing that a lot was Dragon.
Yes.
Dragon, you know, a not veteran legacy player. I'm watching him play like right when Injustice 2 comes up. Like he's clashing early a lot, and I'm
Yes.
like, that's actually really smart because he instead of getting potential meter back, I'm sorry, potential health back from the clash system, he would rather just stop a combo, give you no incentive to hurt him, and hold on to his meter.
Because he got defense as it is possible.
Oh yeah, definitely does. So on stream we do have Okis going up against Station now. Okis making his stomps around at in Atlanta's LCQ.
Is this his East Coast debut?
Yes, I believe so.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's awesome.
So finally out to the East Coast.
Oh yeah, big shout outs.
And this Gorilla Grodd, you know, this is a character you don't really see. You don't really see much, but Okis not off to a great start, getting thrown into the Speed Force as Station tries to get something going. A great anti-air.
This is going to be big damage right here. He puts a meter into it, into the standing reset, gets hit by the overhead. Ooh, big damage, baby.
Ooh, that was a big drop there by Okis. Couldn't continue the pressure and gave Station the opening he was looking for.
Let's see what setup he's going to get. Ooh, go straight into the armor break. I didn't even think he was going to do that. It was just on autopilot.
I mean, when you have no options, you always have meter burn back 3.
Absolutely.
But no, Okis is definitely a player that is a little bit more trigger happy when it comes to meter burn back 3 opportunities. You can see it on the Clash a few weeks ago when me and Katana Prime were commentating. I noticed that a lot in his run back with Biohazard. And Biohazard, you know, kind of figured it out and decided to try to, you know, really open up those back 3s, the meter burn back 3s.
Oh yeah, they can be punished. That's for sure. Ooh, does not get the punish.
All right, chucking the interactables, the down 2. What a great hitbox. Unfortunately, he wasn't facing the right way.
Ooh, he has trade up. He can do some ugly stuff right here. Ooh, he did not get him to where he couldn't move. He was a little bit late on that setup.
Yeah, tiny little bit late. You know, I guess some execution errors there by Okis. Oh, that was so much unclashable. So many unclashable hits. Not too much unclashable damage, but that was beautiful. I loved it.
Sometimes I wish I could do that with my character.
What, just
30% unclashable? Oh, that's just lovely. Oh, he just goes for it.
Oh, goes for the secret sweep there. Looking for something. He's looking for Okis to just jump in at him, and Okis not giving it to him. He does have super. A hit or a gap could mean we're going to go. Oh, no. You cannot block when you're in that state.
Oh, he got him!
You cannot block.
He pulled a me. He did not watch his chocolatas, and Okis just took all the damage from sweeps and then hit him with super.
Hit him with super in perfect range. And you know, that was huge technical error there. When the flash goes into his Speed Force character power, he is not able to block. He is super duper fast, has so much combo potential, but he cannot block at all. And Okis saw it. I mean, this is a gorilla with telepathic powers. There's no way you're escaping that.
Oh, he knows about the setup.
He does. Okis needs to go back. I mean, when you play a character that's like really setup heavy, like Gorilla Grodd, you have your easy setups and then you have your more technical setups that counter, you know, the other setups.
Right.
So I'm sure Okis is going to adapt and figure out which ones he's got to do to this flash.
Yeah. It's all about the layers of the mind games and
definitely.
so forth.
And it's also fishing out what your opponent does or does not know.
Right.
So, you know, he put him through the test, like, all right, he knows how to get out of this. Let's do the next one.
Absolutely. Tried to wake up knowing that he had his trade up and then Station just hit the meter burn back through the armor.
Yeah, no, that was a perfect read. Oh, just outside of the range.
That move was so fast. Holy moly.
Just outside of the range of that telekinetic wave there. Goes for the ground pound. Now we're going in the blender. No, just outside of it. Okis, what are you doing? Dropping so many combos.
I'll send Batman your
Okay, so at any point, Flash can touch him once and take his life bar and then set him up.
Oh yeah, easily. But you have to remember, Gorilla Grodd can also do the same thing.
Oh yes.
You know, with Gorilla Grodd, I think it's just a little bit tougher to get that initial hit.
Yeah, because he doesn't really have 50-50. It's more about footsies and spades.
Exactly.
How to punish.
I love the fact that he went with the secret sweep there, just to kind of test his opponent, make sure he didn't clash it.
since we fought.
Oh yeah, and that's a very scary move for Flash. Flashes, he definitely has to hold it.
Yeah. All right, Okis using one bar, unfortunately got a bad end of that Clash exchange. That one bar really only prevented Flash from getting back 5%. Not really worth it.
Not really worth it at all. When he could have took 50 that one bar.
Yeah, exactly. That one bar could get him so much more combo potential, but he doesn't need it. Looking for the mix-up, thinking that he's going for the shimmy and just did not go for it at all.
At one point, he said, I'm just going to hit down 2. Ooh, misses the 4-3 on the combo conversion.
Oh, and that
Kept it
was huge.
unflashable.
All it took was 2 wrong guesses right there at the end. Flash didn't have any meter, didn't have his character power activated at all, and he was able to close it out.
Absolutely. That's crazy, too, because Grad has one of the biggest defensive help tools in the game.
Yeah. That down 1, 6 frames, great range. That's also a great defensive tool. A great way to kind of just control the space for such a long amount of space,
Yeah.
really.
And the characters with a small hitbox, it would go through them before the patch, but they actually fixed that.
So now he's top tier.
Yes,
No,
now he's
top
playable by girls. Ooh, goes in for the reset. Goes for the overhead, does not hit him.
Yeah, now that's the big problem with Gorilla Grodd. What a lot of people had gripes about is the fact that he can leave you in a standing position, but he doesn't necessarily have a fast overhead.
Yes, absolutely. But a lot of people are leaving out the fact that he can shimmy the mess out of you. If you're not reacting to throws, you're just doing it on reaction or not on reaction, I say on read.
Yeah.
You get blown up. Flashes automatically, like you said, how the Dragon does.
Here and now.
Does not want to take no damage whatsoever.
All right, goes for the, now, a little overextension there. He didn't really have 15% to get back, but he did stop a combo.
Yes. And that's all you need to do. Ooh, just wake up back 3, not even carrying.
And the empty jump low, what a tricky special there. You see the jump, in your head you read like, okay, an overhead's coming. No, I'm just gonna empty jump and hit you low. Okis in a really bad spot. Can he make this comeback? He's gotta make read after read. And a great down 2 there right after the stop. Okis banking on the fact that the ground pound would hit him.
Yeah.
And right now finding himself in a really bad spot against Station. Okis needs to win these next 2 games.
It's really tough. What's it called? Flash's his anti-air is down 2 is really good, especially for Grad because it just goes it's so low to the ground.
Yeah, it's got a low profiling character about it.
Right.
And those things really get under your nerves.
Yeah, absolutely. Especially if you know something's gonna hit and it just doesn't.
It just does not want to hit. You want to do it so bad, and it's a great anti-air. Great anti-air, great great distance, and it's pretty hard to punish.
All right. Flash going for the safe stuff.
Oh, the telekinetic powers did not reach Flash. Flash a little bit faster than Grod's mind here.
This is canon, by the way. I forgot to mention that.
Oh, yeah.
Lovely.
That's one of his main villains.
Oh, Grad just keeps hitting buttons, keeps getting opened up.
No anti there by Okis, just inviting Station to come in, just inviting him to jump in and get the mix for free.
Absolutely. That's not where you want to be versus Flash either.
Oh, no way. You want to keep him away. All right, are we going to see a conversion here? Finally here, goes for the meter burn and then into the back 3. And Station doing a great job of blocking all those incoming mix-ups.
Absolutely. And he actually got the punish too, and he was going to go for big damage, so Okis had right there. He would have ate a setup. He tries to go for raw trade activations, gets punished for his troubles.
Yeah, not only punished, but now he's wasting so much time in that trait mechanic. Now, any character power, you guys can see the progress of it down at the bottom of the screen of those 2 bars there.
Big damage was the setup. Goes for the overhead. Delayed wake up beats that. Every time he goes up for the leap crossover, the down 2 is just blowing him up.
And, Station doing a great job of really, what it came down to is Station blocking and reacting to those differences when the forward 3 comes out or when the low comes out. It's
right.
Back 1.
Which one?
Grod's low to start a combo.
Oh, the low, yeah, it is back 1.
So,
slow.
Seeing the difference between the 2. Now you guys can, for free, help out our Matcherino.
Yeah, our Matcherino. Yep. So I pasted the link for you guys in the chat. If you guys sign in with your Twitch TV name, Twitter, whatever, and you click the contribute button, you can donate a free $1 using the promo code NEC at checkout. And I want to thank the people who have donated so far. Catalina donated $50. Faceless Man, $48. Mike Metroid, $21. Big G's, $11. And Tomsky1212, $6. Promo code NEC. And remember, guys, this is not like an IPS event, so you know, like the pop bonuses are completely up to the stream monsters. So we thank all of you guys for your support. And remember, guys, any items purchased in the Match Arena store do increase the prize pool as well. So if you want some swag along with those donations, consider checking out the store. And once again, guys, the promo code for Injustice is NEC. So make sure you use those codes. There's still hundreds of codes left. And for Tekken, if you want to support that as well, the promo code for that is NEC18. I'll place the link one more time for you guys. Make sure to check out both those Match Arena links. Up next, we have Run Back 3. FocusAttack.com. You can get extra 5% off using the promo code NEC18 at checkout. Up next, ADOC's having a sale, 10% off site-wide, and that's at adoc.com. The coupon code is NECXVIII. And be sure to check out their Dragon, Obsidian, and Aegis. Controller Chaos, you can save 10% off with the promo code NEC at checkout. And that's at controllerchaos.com. Go for broke. NerdStreetGamers.com with a 3. They're going to have $5,000 pop bonus for Marvel, Street Fighter, and Tekken. Total of $15,000. That's at Atlantic City at the Boardwalk Hall. Last but not least, Dynamic Custom Beatworks. Be sure to check them out at dynamicbeatworks.com. Free shipping, no promo code needed. And check out their stream at twitch.tv/dynamicbeatworks. And up next, we have Trey Pound versus Monkey Business.
Yeah, so a lot of great things up for grabs there, especially in that Match Arena. So a really fun way to help out the cause is really going in there, shopping for something that you want anyway.
Right.
And contributing to these tournaments that you love watching. I mean, this is the Christmas season, so you might as well get in the giving mood.
Absolutely. And that controller, let's not talk about the controller.
Oh, you loved the controller, didn't you? I saw your eyes light up.
Oh, absolutely. So we got Monkey Business with Superman, and then we got Trey Pound with Harley.
Oh yeah, Trey Pound going to Harley. He loves his girl characters. I don't ever see him straying away from them.
Yeah, me neither.
And yeah, so that was just a button check. Don't get too excited, guys. But now it is time for the real match.
All right, here we go. Begin. These Buffalo guys, man, they've been training really hard.
They have been. They, building up their seed, really putting their time and effort into this game. Great interrupt there, not letting him get away with that tantrum stance cartwheel.
That was a whole bunch of counter poking going on right there.
Like refusal to not kick counter poke. Just I'm gonna keep doing it. I don't care.
All right, we got a setup here.
Oh, the cross up does get correctly blocked there by Monkey Business.
Now Superman, what Trey Pound keeps doing, the 1-2 gunshot on Superman. He ducks that. So it's a very hard matchup for Harley.
Oh, and perfectly stuffs the call out for the trade. Doesn't get the bone to leave her hand, so the hyena does not come out.
Definitely not where Harley wants to be at.
Oh, you don't want to be in the corner against Superman, but you don't want Superman to whiff a whole forward 2-3 just to kind of say, punish me, I'm right in front of you.
Absolutely.
Looking for sweet laser. That was a good call there by Trey Pound to kind of avoid the laser, just wanted nothing to do with it. You don't have the option to meter burn the laser if it does not make contact with your opponent.
The best way to get away from it is to jump back from it. Jump forward, you actually get hit.
Or if you're godlike, you can backdash.
Oh, yes. Most definitely.
Oh, that down one, interrupting any kind of pressure. Monkey Business went for it.
Give up or get hurt.
That gunshot's +2. He's stop hitting the buttons, so he's not going to get opened up.
Trey Pound's doing a good job of kind of mixing it up when it comes to the 4-2-3 game.
Right.
Really knows like what Superman's options are. And maybe Monkey Business is just a little bit too slow on the adaptation, but here we go, forcing the clash.
That was that big damage coming in there right there.
Yeah, it was. No, Trey Pound wanted nothing to do with it. Just get me out of this corner. Give me a little bit of breathing room and give me 50% back for my 1 bar.
Oh, yeah. So, this right here is going to be a zoning battle.
I mean, is it? I feel like, especially considering Harley Quinn's trait, she kind of does win it. Trey Pound going in for no reason. I don't agree with this at all.
Goes in for the reset. Got blocked with the low, does not block Tantrum.
What a drop. That was a game-winning drop right there by Trey Pound. Missed the back three, but it doesn't matter. He's picking up the pieces here.
Oh, the gunshot sent Monkey Business to the game 2. Oh, that was savage right there.
Gunshot to the face, making sure those lasers do not leave his eyes.
Right.
Who won that, guys?
That was Trey Pound.
Yeah, that was Trey Pound.
Superman.
Man,
Quinn.
I'll tell you what,
Fighters
there was a lot of drop
approaching
combos
Brainiac
towards the end of that, so
Oh, yeah.
hopefully the nerves get out a little bit, and we start seeing a little bit more clean play.
I mean, look, that's really what it is, though. You know, you could sit there in training room, get your combos down, perfect, but when it comes to a real-life situation, a situation where there's a lot on the line, that's when those nerves really take over. That's where you kind of like forget how to ride a bike.
Oh, yeah. Even seeing the person in real life is definitely something else.
Yeah. So, you know, right now Trey Pound completely content with just throwing out these gunshots. He's building a lot of meter that she doesn't even need for combo potential.
Oh, no. She can lose all her stuff for push blocks. It's just awesome.
Yeah, and she's fine. Oh, Monkey Business a little too I'm not sure if he was able to get the punish there. Maybe a little bit too slow, but doesn't matter. It does get him in the corner, but a huge drop there.
All these drops are happening. He does not get no freeze. He was looking for that corner so hard, but now he got pushed right back to mid-screen.
And I love that jump of the laser there. Trey Pound really understanding where Superman's lasers reach and where they don't reach.
Great matchup knowledge. Oh, yes. Monkey Business starting to realize that gunshot is not something he has to hold.
Oh, a little too reckless there. And Trey Pound getting hurt for it. He was looking for any kind of air-to-air. He went immediately to a jumping forward one. And when you do that, that's a big tell. That's when you punish those landing frames.
Oh, yeah.
And you don't want to whiff against Superman. You don't want to whiff against Supergirl.
Nope.
They're punishing you for
If
free.
she's Kryptonian, that means she hit hard.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, plus frames. That's the thing about what Harley's back to is whipping on Superman's feet.
You're gonna play nice.
That's not what I had planned.
Now, pay attention to how Monkey Business is now playing the 4-2-3 breath game. Right now, he's anticipating Trey Pound to go for that standing 1-1.
Right.
And, you know, that's really what that game comes down to is, are you going to challenge mine with a faster move, or are you going to wait for me to do nothing to punish that faster move?
Right.
Yeah, I feel like that's something that I really see a lot of new players not really grasp too well.
Right.
They're just, oh, I'm overwhelmed by 4-2-3 breath pressure. I don't know what to do.
Right. And that's another thing I like about Injustice more about than MK is these characters have metas.
You're a
metas
freak,
have so many
Carly.
mind games
I'll
behind
show
them.
you how
Like
dark
something
I
so
can
simple as
be.
4-2-3 breath.
Oh, yeah, yeah. It's all about knowing your options and knowing your opponent's options. Oh, Monkey Business really losing a lot of health from these gunshots. Very well placed there by Trey Pound and a great whip punish there. No play doctor, instead goes for the trait, summons the hyena and knocks him out air to air. Trey Pound taking it 2-0. He's got one game left.
Oh, absolutely. He's so oppressive too. He keeps every time he knows Monkey Business is gonna jump straight air to air conversion, and here's a dog.
Yeah.
That's basically what's happening. On top of getting zoned out.
Oh yeah, no, Trey's controlling the pace really well. And Monkey Business now, character locked with this character, needs to make 3 straight comebacks. 3 straight wins with Superman, and here we go. Is this the start of it?
He's doing some unconventional combos, but
I think he wanted the corner carry to just kind of bring her there. I feel like he doesn't want to give her any kind of real estate. He
Right.
doesn't want to give her room to start her gunshots because I feel like she does control the pace full screen.
very much so.
Going for the Superman punch again. He keeps looking for the whiff punish, and Trey just kind of messing with his own jump trajectory by canceling into gunshots in the air.
Oh yeah.
Woo! That was a really good idea. That was a really good idea, just a little too early or a little too late.
Oh yeah. And he was out of range, unfortunately. Trey has these reads on his up runs.
Yeah, no, he's definitely got those great reads on the up things, but with the up shots. But he's also doing a great job of hit and block confirming the tantrum stance.
Oh, yeah.
Which is not so easy to do, and you really, really got to practice.
He's not letting Monkey Business get in and do his game, really.
Nope. Oh, there's perfect whiff punish. just gunshot straight to the shin.
Goes for the overhead low.
There it is, though. Trey recognized that his opponent blocked it, and instead of going into the unsafe cartwheel, just goes for the different option.
Oh yeah, and she could low profile you there too as well. So, goes for the meter burn. He'll spend it to get the confirmed kill on the health bar.
I think he wanted to put him closer to the corner.
Yeah.
A little bit closer there, but he just gave him a little bit of room to kind of go back into the mid-screen, and this is where Trey wants to be. Oh, but he doesn't want to be there at the bare end of Superman's knuckle of steel.
Oh, Superman
Kill
forced the
Joker, I'll
clash.
kill you.
Learn to take a joke, pal.
He has less meters, so he's gonna eat his damage. Oh, Trey Pond didn't put the damage on him.
He's saving that one bar. I mean, I'm not sure what the decision is, but I guess to him, maybe he thought he wasn't going to spend 2 at all. Maybe he thought, since I have the meter lead anyway, he probably won't spend it at all. But it doesn't matter. Trey Pound closes it out, taking it 3-0 over Monkey Business. Well, those were all close. Those are all toe-to-toe. You know, just off by a few reads, a few drops here and there. But Monkey Business should not be discouraged in any way.
And they're all playing the matchup correctly. That's what I love to see. Like when you see the high-level play, and you see what Harley's supposed to do, and you see what Superman's supposed to do. And you learn from that, so definitely goes hand in hand.
I mean, that's what it is. It's learning matchups and playing them a specific way. I feel like this game is very matchup heavy compared to a lot of other games. I don't necessarily think that's a bad thing. I think that's just, you have to know that going into this game that, okay, I can't just play one character and win.
Right.
Unless it's Catwoman. Then I can play one character and win.
Catwoman.
We can.
Yes, you can.
No, but really, this game is very matchup dependent. You know, it could be. I think it's because damage gets put on the board so easily. You know, your standard combo does a lot more damage than your standard combo in other comparable fighting games.
Right.
And that's all it is. That's nothing to do with mechanics being better than the other one. And this game's got interactables, so many nice things to look at. It's got lore. Like, come on, what else do you want in a fighting game?
Options on top of options, and one best game of the year.
Of course.
Gotta shout that out.
You got to shout that out. Big shout out to NRS for doing such a great job with the game, really stepping it up every single time they give us a new product. And that's what it is. They're making sure that the product is just clean, crisp, and real nice for everyone to enjoy.
Yeah, and another thing about that too is like when MK was at when MK had a full head of steam and it was doing good with the tournaments and stuff, people were like, oh, when Injustice comes out, I'm not gonna play Injustice. All those guys that said that are now playing Injustice.
You got to, man. I mean, it's so hard to look at this game and just put it down.
Oh yeah.
So much that you could just like fanboy over, and the randomized gear, such a great touch there.
Oh yeah, I thought it was gonna. Honestly, I'm gonna be honest. I thought I wasn't gonna like it because I like the skins. Like all the MK skins were awesome because they were all there. They're all creative. They all had their own thing. But now this, you can make your own thing.
Yeah.
So that's awesome.
Yeah, you can choose your different gears. You can choose what gloves to put on, what boots to put on, and on top of that, you can also go for whatever color you wanted to unlock.
Right, and that too.
Love it.
So you can be whoever you want.
It's like, I really love blue, but my character never wears blue. What? That doesn't matter.
Right.
Your character can wear it in this game. So we do have Circa Nikki.
Yes, very good Catwoman player. He's going to Hellboy. He told me today that he's going to play Hellboy, and he is going to mop. So
he's going to
see what's happened. Exact words.
He is going to mop. And Circa Nikki's going to be going up against Melo. Now, Melo I have seen here and there throughout the tournament. Various Northeast tournaments. So, he's trying to make his waves. He's out here learning what he can learn.
Oh,
and let's see how he goes up against Nikki. Now, Nikki, a really great Killer Instinct player.
Oh yes, so, the best of the best if there was.
Oh, full board. Oh man, those DP reads were insane. But the point is that this is a fundamentally solid player. So just because he's not specialized in this game does not mean he's not a threat to be reckoned with.
Oh yes. As everybody that plays the game from other games as well.
And here we go, Melo doing a great job just oppressing Nikki with those forward 2-3 knuckles.
Oh, here's another one. Drops the combo.
Yeah, that was unfortunately a big drop. However, he does remain in a great position there, but Nikki does super jump his way out of there. Wants nothing to do with it.
Here's more 4-2-3s, down 2 breath. Could have got a little bit more damage if he went another 4-2-3, but he's got the health lead by a lot.
All right,
Not
push.
punish.
Yeah, push blocks just to kind of get away from it. Doesn't want anything to do with the pressure.
Now, if you don't know about Hellboy, Hellboy has got very impressive buttons up close, a lot of mids, and then he can jump around like a monkey.
Those super jumps. I love his back three range. His back three range gets on my nerves so bad. Like, you want it to whiff, and it never whiffs.
No.
It never, ever whiffs.
You let go of block, you're just walking back, you just get hit. It's like, oh my goodness.
And Circa Nikki utilizing that wake-up mechanic there. Not fully invincible, but invincible enough to really get past a lot of things.
Oh yeah, he's definitely trying to make this comeback.
Hey, he doesn't even want to go down a game. Now Melo needs to stay Melo, to keep his composure and just realize it's only going to take 1 or 2 more combos, and he's got such a huge meter advantage right now. Full bar versus Nikki's no bar at all. Are we going to see a super at any point?
Oh.
No, he drops the breath.
I'm speechless.
Oh, he got it. He got it. He got it.
Oh man.
Superman.
Melo kept his composure, just said, you know what, it's just a matter of time before I find my opening.
Oh, yeah.
And he did. Meter burn the lasers. They do a ton of damage.
Oh.
And Nikki goes down, and I love Nikki's choice to kind of stay with Hellboy. You know, that match didn't really go the way he wanted it, especially in the beginning. He got mopped.
Oh yes, in the beginning he got mopped. That was huge. He was
But
trying
Nick-
to make a comeback.
Yeah, but then he's like, okay, I'm making a comeback. I got it. I can go toe-to-toe with this character. Do not try to backdash there in that situation.
Oh yes. Superman has the better buttons up close.
Oh, hits him with that tricky low laser. Very unsafe if you know your opponent's going to do it. It's a very interruptible thing. Low laser into breath.
Trying to go for the staggers. Nice whip punish.
Nice whip punish. Look for the setup a little off there. Not sure if Nikki just canceled a little too early.
Side that hit on. Oh my goodness. Drops the combo.
Melo with the rise and grab there. Probably, I think it's a great wake up in this game. A lot of people don't see it coming. It comes out so fast, and you can laser after.
Absolutely. You can meter burn it twice too. It's beautiful. Trying to set the pace with the gunshots.
Oh, now let's
Whoa.
talk about that nut punch there. That
That
nut
thing.
punch, it messes with your head. You know, you see Hellboy, you see this giant red monster coming at you, jumping at you. So everything in your head, everything that you fundamentally solidified in your fighting game career, it tells you an overhead is coming. And then he just
I'll
goes
never
with the
stop.
low.
Yeah, goes with the low, and it has enormous range.
Oh, yeah.
Enormous range.
All right, trading up.
Melo was forced to clash. Now he has no defensive options other than that air tech that he just used.
And Nikki looking way better. What a read there, knowing he wanted to jump out, wanted nothing to do with it. And the whiff punish there, the ambiguous stuff here in the corner as he cancels in.
I can't tell
To
you
that
where that
lead.
hit. I can't. Oh
I
my
don't even think
goodness.
Nikki can tell you where that hit.
Right? Oh my goodness.
Begin.
All right, 1-1.
1-1, and Melo does get on the board, does get the first hit. Now in this game, the first hit is not just, you don't just get bragging rights for first hit. You get an additional meter right out the gate. So first hit is so important.
Yeah, and then most of the characters have corner carry from the first hit, so it's just even that much better.
All right, so what happened there? Nikki decided to put on a little bit of armor by meter burning his back three, but the way Superman straight works, not only does it do more damage when he hits you, it also has armor break ability. So with Superman's glowing red, you might want to think twice about meter burning back three.
Oh yeah, most definitely. And I always forget sometimes too, because you always get caught in that situation like, oh, what is he gonna do? Is he let me meter burn back? No.
Hey,
Yeah,
meter
bro.
management's important, and also character trait management is very important too.
Oh yes. Oh yes. I definitely learned that once I started playing Batman.
Oh, and the throw tech by Nikki. What a perfect time to throw. Throw when you're super advantageous over your opponent, and Nikki saw it coming.
Now the thing about those throw techs with Superman too is the throw tech is slightly
damn it,
minus if you
press
break the
me.
throw
You
yourself.
asked.
So trying to do anything to avoid this forward 2-3 that's coming right after the throw is very scary.
Oh, yeah, yeah. I mean, not even just like after the throw gets teched, but also on hit, when the throw is a success,
Yes.
he's still in forward 2-3 range. It's so strong, it's so good.
Oh. Melo's just putting him back, right back in the corner. Woo! Can Nikki make this comeback?
I mean, he was very close to doing it in the first game.
Ooh. Wasn't for the Trey call into the throw.
Oh, tried to go for a low laser, and instead Nikki said, I'm going to give him a wake up. I'm going to go for it. I don't think that's enough I don't think it's enough to kill. And right now, Melo's doing the smart thing. This trait that's on, this is the armor trait or the comeback to life?
The fire is the damage.
The fire is the damage trait. He does have armor trait and a comeback to life trait.
Yeah, and then the other one gives him a halo or something, or a horn or something.
The crown?
Yeah, the crown.
Yeah.
That's the comeback to life, right?
Yep. Oh, tried to get out of range. Melo going up 2-1 over Circa Nikki. Circa Nikki down to his last game.
I believe he's going to switch to Catwoman.
He could switch to Catwoman.
Oh, he's going straight with Hellboy. I love it. Oh, no! He's mixing me!
He's letting you down. Is he going to let you down? Is he going to let the entire world down?
Well, I like this matchup a lot just because Catwoman just literally goes under everything. I love it.
Hey, you're plus 2 or 3, doesn't matter.
I'm
going right under. Go ahead, throw out that back 2. I'm going to watch me back 3 right under it.
It's definitely coming. And Melo already knew as soon as the match started that it could come at any moment, so he backed up and blocked and he's eating a lot of damage. Ooh, that's punish.
That is punished, but that is a slightly dropped combo. Now, for those of you who don't know how Catwoman's trait works, you see those slashes down there right by her. Every time she dodges something, those slashes build up a little bit more. Not only when she dodges things, but also when she basically scratches you and gets her claws on you.
Oh, yeah.
It does go up. And at any point, she can kind of use it as a way to extend combos.
Oh, yeah.
To kind of cash in on her trait.
Ooh,
Did that cross up?
Mix-ups. Yes, sir, that crossed up. That was the shades of Tweety right there.
Ooh, the dive bomb special. Push blocks, want nothing to do with the pressure. Wants to just get away.
See, now Melo is challenging every one of Catwoman's staggers, and I'm loving it. Not giving them no respect on anything.
Oh, the down 2, not quite long enough for to extend the combo, but he does find his way in. Unfortunately, Melo does back up into the corner, and Nikki pushes him a little bit farther into it with that back 3, taking out that first bar.
All right. So this is a very, very scary moment for Superman. He's somewhere where he does not want to be. This is going to be meterless damage. Superman forced to clash.
I've got no regrets.
I don't like that clash. I feel like it was a little too late into the combo.
Yes.
I feel like he could have just waited for the next one and possibly just avoid that one. The cat dash under the Superman punch. What kind of reactions does this man have?
That's amazing.
Oh.
He tries to go for the punish.
Not sure. He might have been a little bit too late with the forward 2, or the forward 2 might not punish. He might have to stick to a down 1 punish or a stand 1 punish.
Yeah. Just to make sure, absolutely.
Oh, the armor break!
This is for Bruce.
It won't help.
I thought that was going to go under.
I bet Nikki did too. He was just armoring it to make it hurt more.
Right? The insurance.
Yeah.
Goes for the overhead. That is plus.
That is plus, and when you challenge someone when they're plus, that can lead to a lot of bad things.
Oh, yes.
Oh, goes under, but the down 2 comes out just a little too early. Connects the throw.
Next time I'll steal your
Oh, challenging every single jump in.
Oh, my goodness. He tried to jump over the laser, and he got lasered to the ground.
Superman wins.
Superman was not having none of that.
Melo doing a good job of just kind of sticking to his gut. You know, what really, that last play really made it for me. The fact that he knew that once Catwoman does jump in on you with that jumping 1, there's a big gap there.
Oh, yes, huge.
There's a huge gap there. You don't really have to respect it like you were going to block a jumping 2.
Right.
And he challenged him there. Nikki didn't know it was coming.
Right. It blew his mind, honestly, because he was thinking one thing, and then that happened, and then he's forced to block, and he's like, oh, my goodness. A whole bunch of other things running through his mind. That's the beautiful art of fighting games, man.
I think he was still a little mind wrecked from that back 3 not getting under his forward 2 while Superman was straighted up.
Right.
And just breaking the armor. You waste your bar, you waste your resources. It's just heartbreaking.
Oh, yeah.
When that happens to you. And, you know, it all comes down for a very significant and little